God damn, Oda sure as hell knows how to raise the stakes, man. Just when I thought it couldn't be raised any higher. Wow. This fight with Luffy and Rob Lucci, like, I've got to see this shit animated. Like, I need an anime only. No cutscenes, anything. Just the fight, Luffy and Rob Lucci, because this is so good. Like, the artwork is so amazing. But I love the fact that this fight with Luffy and Rob Lucci is really coming down to who can land. In Rob Lucci's case, I think Rob Lucci has to land a couple of solid direct hits on Luffy in order to win. I think Luffy just needs one. I think Luffy, it's been proven he needs one. Because the way this fight's going is when it finally gets to them, you see it where Luffy, he's using the Gum Gum jet pistol, and Rob Lucci instinctively, and I'm going to use this word a lot in this review, so prepare yourselves. Instinctively, Rob Lucci is in this animal form of his, the zone transformation. He jumps back to avoid a direct hit. Because I think if he would have got hit by that, he probably would have lost given the amount of damage he's sustained. And I'm wondering, I'm going to ask my chapter question now. If you have a zone type fruit that transforms you into a monster, or an animal, do you have more of an animal's type instinct? Because if that's the case, it would explain how you knew to avoid the hit. I mean, granted, I know, like, Luffy's been hitting this dude. He knows how strong he is. But I think Rob Lucci, at that point, instinct kicked in. Because we've seen on a couple of occasions where Rob Lucci is avoiding the jet pistol. Like when he blocks it, it's at the same time Luffy blocks like the finger bullet. And what I love about this is we just see it where these guys are just dancing around each other. No one can land a solid hit. And then that's when Rob Lucci just focuses everything in together. And he combines all the 6 powers. And Luffy compares the two-handed fist that he gets to the stomach to being hit by the impact dial. And we know the impact dials are pretty damn powerful, but he says it's even stronger, which means that Rob Lucci could probably take down NL at this point. And if that's the case, I mean, Luffy, I don't know how he's going to win, but that goes into why some of his instinct a lot. Because Nami said to Chopper, like, hey, his animal instinct, like, he's probably got more of an animal instinct than you. And it's just so fitting that she says that. The first Chopper says it, the actual animal. And then Nami points out how Luffy just has that gut feeling that might be more on par than Chopper's. And now Luffy is using his own instincts fighting against Rob Lucci, who is basically a human leopard that is fighting based on insight. It's a fight to the death at this point. And every move, they're going for the knockout. Like, this is so key, because the entire time that you're reading this in real time, you know that the deck is just being stacked against Luffy. Now everyone knows, like, okay, it's just Straw Hat Luffy left. And just to see that, how Franky realizes, I didn't realize they had gotten killed. Like, I thought for damn sure, because Paulie was like, I'm gonna get information. They confirm it. No one lived, and we saw one of the helmets from one of the giants just cracked and rolling out there, and the close-up of Franky's face, and it's just shaded out, and he's realizing everyone is gone. He's shouting out to Luffy. He's like, Straw Hat, you don't dare die. I've got your friends. And you've even got Zoro having to tell Usopp, like, look, he's not going to die. It's going to be okay. Like, you can kind of see the entire crew is just sitting on pins and needles. And I'm not going to lie, man. Like, I don't know if it's the AC kicking in or what, but, like, just the idea, like, for a moment, like, the skin just got super tight, like, all down here. Like, it just got super tight, because it's just like, I know Luffy's not going to die, but holy shit, how is this going to turn out? Because the possibility is very strong. And if Oda handles this right, I'm not going to cry in plot armor, plot main character bullshit. But this could be very key because, again, Franky has lost everything. And it just goes right back to it. Nico Robin has the best line in this chapter. She says, the reason there were no survivors is you can't see people on a map. That's the purpose of a buster call. Oh, shit. It just goes to show you that in life, there are situations that are bigger than you. Like, everyone thinks that their life is super important, and it is. It is. You know, you're here for a reason, but at the same time, when you boil it down to it, like, I'm in a city. The city is part of a state. The state's part of a country. The country's part of a continent. In the grand scheme of things, it's just a drop in the ocean. You know, like, we're on land, but yet the world's 75% water. Like, it just goes to show you, like, not as important as you think. And Nico Robin has fully grasped that. And I'm really curious. I would love to just be inside of Nico Robin's head right now because I feel like she's gotten over a fear of the Buster Call. But at the same time, the one who went through hell to get her from the depths of hell is now staring death in the face. And I really feel like, I know Luffy's not going to die, but hypothetically, if Luffy fell here, I really feel like that would shatter Nico Robin. I don't think she would be able to be repaired at this point. Let's not even start on the rest of the Straw Hats. But what's cool about all of this is Oda is showing a real understanding for the human psyche. Like, he's really shown his ass when it comes to Nico Robin in this arc and just talking about, like, the world government. This is really, really good. This is a really good chapter, guys. Like I said, the fight in itself, just the fact that they're dodging, going for that one final KO. I mean, I'm really excited to see how that's going. My question, I'm going to ask a secondary question to you guys. When you were at this point in the anime, I know a lot of people didn't get into it like I did with the manga first. When you were at this point in the anime, did you really think Luffy was at the point where he could die? But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. Have an awesome day, guys.